Hi, so I'm gonna be tier listing all the weapons and rivals right now. So, like you can see all these tiers and all these weapons. You know what a tier list is? Probably. You're not stupid. You can already see flamethrower goes in flamethrower tier. I love it. I don't care that it got nerfed. I still love it. Assault rifle. I run as like a counter pick. Yeah, like an alternative. Frick. Uh, People are already clicking off. Bow. I don't really use that. I just use burst rifle sometimes, not often, but it's nice. Um, really like chainsaw, high movement. Don't really use crossbow. Like daggers. Unfortunately, don't own any of these. Run these if I'm running like a double jump build. Fists are nice because them plus the bow plus the daggers is gonna give you a total of 4 jumps. Only real time I use them though. Flare gun, I like. I don't use it super often, but good counter to like base strategies because it like is zone control. No one uses flashbang. Use this sometimes if I'm building like a high damage build, like with knife or like sniper. I like grenade. I like grenade launcher even more. You can do some insane tricks by using the knockback to hit yourself off walls. I do not like gunblade. Actually, I'm gonna put it in the fun picks because I do occasionally run it, like if I'm purposely trying to use something bad. Handgun is carpal tunnel. Anyways, I like katana. I don't like to use it unless I'm trying to counter like sniper on a big map or something. I run knife for fun. Already explained a strategy when I use it. This is a counter pick. Don't use it. Actually, yeah, don't use it super often. I love Molotov. Paintball is gonna go in a ult because I don't use it super often. Revolver, I like, and a lot of my friends like it, but I just prefer other secondaries. Riot Shield, Alter Counterpick. This up here for the same reason as Nade Launcher is. I really like some of the shenanigans you can do with Satchel Charge. Don't really use Battle Axe. I like Scythe. Don't use Shorty. Sometimes use Shotgun. Not much to say about these, but Slingshot I really like. It's probably the only real secondary that I like use because I don't have energy pistols. I'd probably use those if I had those, but I feel like it's great for zone control because it ricochets off walls and it applies a lot of pressure otherwise because it has high DPS. Smoke, I do sometimes use it, like very rarely, but only for like very gimmicky strategies when I'm not really like when I'm just like messing around. I love Sniper. I love Warhorn. Trowel, I'll use that for like a base strategy, but never otherwise. Uzi, I'll use sometimes to replace Sling, especially if like Sling gets banned in the ranked picks. I use this situationally as like something to assist with basing, but not super often really. Last one, but then I'm going to do like another glaze over each of the others to explain them. This counters like Riot Shield and Katana, but I don't like it. It has low DPS. Anyways, to explain each of them, I don't own these, so I don't have to go over these. Bow, the double jump I like, the high damage I like. I just find it hard to use because it fires slow and has no like real like ADS. Crossbow, after the nerf, I feel like it's no longer usable. Flashbang, obvious. Flashbang is mid. Handgun, carpal tunnel. Shorty, I feel like you can't get enough damage off of a mag of it, so you're just gonna end up reloading, giving them an opportunity to attack you. Smoke grenade is only for gimmicky strategies, has no use on its own, in my opinion. Knife, also for gimmicky strategies. I sometimes like the extra movement speed, but don't use it often. Burst rifle, don't use super often, but I like it. Pretty good all around. Used to main it actually. Used to like always pick this and go on construction. Fists, I like the double jump. I never actually use them for meleeing when I use them. Like when I bring them, I'm never gonna attack someone with them. Just use the double jump. With freeze ray, I will get the utility out of the freeze if I'm running a gimmicky strategy, which pretty nice. Gunblade, I don't use it. I kind of like glazed over this, but this is for like paired with knife. That's all I really use this with. But Gunblade, I just don't like it. No, it has no utility to me. Feel like once you get a hit off, you have to get close, then you have to get far away again, and it's really clunky, and it doesn't really work. Med, I like it. I think people think it's too powerful, so I don't like to use it. Battle Axe, I feel like it's the most damage oriented of all the melees, so that has something going for it. But then again, you could just use Flamethrower and accomplish the same thing better, even after the nerf. Shotgun, I feel like sometimes you can't get enough hits with the pellets for it to be effective, but definitely a good like low to mid range option. Again, could just use Flamethrower. With Trowel, great for basing strategies. Same with Subspace. Spray, I love that it counters both Katana and the right shield, yet I dislike how it has such low DPS. Already went over the Subspace, like it for basing strategies. Uzi, I'll use it as a replacement for Slingshot sometimes, not too often. We'll use this if I need to like run a build against an aggressive build where I need to like safely reload, face away from the opponent, reload, right shield, which is on my back, will guard me. Revolver, my friends really like it. I don't. I feel like a lot of people say it's really good. I personally can't get much utility out of it. For paintball gun, I feel like it's just a reskin of assault rifle. It's block like screen coverage doesn't do enough to make it meaningful. It has higher DPS than AR, but then again, you'll also not have enough ammo. Or they buffed that. They buffed the ammo in the last update, so guess it does have more ammo. So yeah, pretty much assault rifle, but maybe better, I guess. Katana, great counter for sniper. Only real time I use it. Nade, you could do some insane tricks if you hold right click and do a few jumps with it, then short throw at the last minute, send yourself flying across the map. Or you could just hold right click the whole time. With flare gun here, you use it for zone control, keeping your opponents out of where you are, or just firing at them if they're advancing too aggressively and too riskily. I really like the double jump of daggers. I feel like I sometimes struggle to actually hit shots with them, but they're nice. With AR, it's the starter weapon. It's an all-around weapon. Again, feels similar to Burst, feels similar to Paintball. Warhorn, I love how it's able to buff your whole team. It's one of the few things that can support an entire team, which makes it different from like everything else. Sniper, really good long range pick. Good for like any big version of a map. And even the normal versions, like it's good on Crossroads. Slingshot is my go-to secondary. I often use it as more of a primary even when I get the chance, because it's pretty cool. Everyone's clicked off by now. This has been running for over 10 minutes. Okay. No, that's relevant. Gotta make content. Scythe. I like the dash. Probably, it's definitely one of the melees of all time. Yeah. I like some of the shenanigans you can do with the zone control with Satchel, kind of like uh, Flare Gun, but different. Yeah. Molotov, great zone control, doesn't like you're unable to fire multiple in quick succession, which is kind of a downside, but you can fire infinite, unlike these two. RPG, you can send yourself flying if you shoot it at your feet. Love the movement that gives you. Same with grenade launcher. Grenade launcher won't launch you as far, but it has a full mag of 6, so that's getting you the extra utility of not having to reload each time. Then you have the you have the sorry, forgot its name. The chainsaw, great for movement speed, probably my go-to melee. Flamethrower, even after the nerf, burn damage still great. Right click ability, great movement. Basically a second scythe ability. Uh, Surprisingly high range for being like a close range option. Don't use it super often because people call me pay to win, or they'll say nice loadout because of the like censorship Nas needed. But yeah, I love this weapon. This video's been going for 12 minutes. No one else is still watching. If you somehow got here, comment flamethrower. I'm engagement farming. Okay, that was really obvious. Stop recording.